Hi, Twin Flames. Hope you're all doing well. Let's take advantage of this full blood moon peaking tonight at 8 p.m. to see what it can provide for our Twin Flame unions, the Twin Flame Collective in general, if they're open to receive it. Which I am very personally excited about getting to cover myself as a brand new Ascension leader on the scene whom simply never gotten the chance to work with all aspects of our astrological weather chart quite as yet since truly beginning in this crazy yet rewarding field about 8 months ago. In addition, it is also paired and wrapped with a total lunar eclipse, which is when the entire moon passes into the Earth's umbral shadow, an event that lasts for up to 2 whole hours, making it a magical festival for the eyes and consciousness you wouldn't want to end whenever blessed with this miraculous occasion. Spiritual-wise, total lunar eclipses, when bound with into ascension, always causes some form of a major disruption in your life to occur that's keeping you lost and stuck as a false aspect of yourself. Waking you up out of the Grimm's fairy tale story, your consciousness has been placed in a significant amount, mainly due to how rare these occasions come across us, in which you should be well open and prepared to receive the influx of help and life support streaming into our atmosphere straight from Source Creator to completely pass our ascension to higher heaven of safety and paradise. Forever amen, as the enslavement upon old earth, old fae, is phenomenal and that bad. So expect a major sweep through and cleanup of bad karma and curses to be lifted off of your plate, so a new, better, cleaner, more fulfilled one may be replaced with it in order to match the integral person you truly are as an average human being, but as a twin flame starseed god in addition to this. It is also said to come paired with a powerful wormhole activation, which we now have control of more than ever as we go through as ascended masters of ascension and spiritual growth processes by the end of our journey with the Aulic Ascension route to 5D Eternal Bliss, first package. Making this passage a lot smoother, easy, and reassuring, as intended anyway, my guides are urging me, rather than inconvenient, a bit botched, and hateful because of this. When rarely offered to us as also rare beings of potentials, due to our prototypal nature that no normal human being typically has, it is an opportunity for us to perform immense community service lightworkership for the entire planet itself, as we choose to do this ourselves with our sweet surrendered souls, and are taken into the transcendent passageway to the other dimension waiting for us on the other end of the whole for our rewards in marriage. Just so you know. So, let's see who we become or what we run into by the time we get to the other side. Getting excited about this right now, just because we are curious kids and students who can and gets to. If you were curious about what the full moon exactly is and does for us whenever active and potential to tap into, the event transpires whenever the moon is entirely lit up in the sky to its fullest capacity, emanating light codes, food for the soul for starseeds, that downloads into the crown chakra and seeps into areas within the energy body, so it may then consciously travel and gravitate to other areas within in need of the upgrades being offered for free from that particular full moon energetic theme and transmission at play that month. It also tends to work with other astrological systems within the solar system automatically to cause positive, progressive shifts to occur within our unions, which I'm going to intend occurs for us all throughout the background throughout the entire reading, as well as provides us the boost of courage, energy, and inspiration we need to pursue our dreams, even if our twin flame is our only dream for that particular month, and to simply focus on anything and everything that matters the most at the time. All of the energy cleared out from the full moon energetic transmissions will always bring us closer and on the same page with our true twin flame by the end of it, which is why it is crucial you intend to attune to it consciously when you can if needed for your journey. Now that that's all said and understood, let's go ahead and see what cards we have in store for us today on this mission of dissecting the special full blood worm moon total lunar eclipse event meant to change our lives. The card to help us through this incredibly important, bountiful, record-straightening full moon opportunity is a grand card ripe to represent the obtuse occasion amongst us in this gathering. When glaring at the card and tapping into its message, it is no longer our turn or burden to be sacrificed to gods for our healing ever again, is what chimed through the glorious illustration setup. A direct message to the hearts and souls of the precious, innocent twin flames of our union, who wanted nothing more than to just ascend the correct way with as much love and light as possible, like promised in the very beginning. Now, being completely set free from this sin, this role has been completely flipped, overturned, and folded over to the masters of the operation, whom have failed to reap a single bit of spiritual growth, depth, healing, and insight, even when being exposed to the ascension energies and dust available, and even knowing about it firsthand some. It is a sad, low-hanging experience for them for sure. The picture is conveying perfectly and openly, as it speaks to us through the screen, making it obviously clear that they are natural naysayers to Christ, his offerings, even when offered to them down at the hip, very minuscule level. And this is just not our burdens, but theirs, in which we now ask and permit they all be officially flipped over to them, so that the big 180 flip of karmic righteous debt may even everything peace out among the nations. Amen, I say again. Let the abundance fall down on your heads, little ones, is the final message delivered to us from this picture before us, chiming down from the canopy heaven, supporting the crown of the dead down below him, as it sorrows at the thought and knowing of what he's been through. And to not put him through any more worries or agony, we will let this abundance that's for us right away fall through our blood system, so we may tuck our hands into our pockets with great style, courage, surety, and certainty well into our futures. And now we are good to go. To match the epicness and obtuseness of the occasion, before us shortly, another major arcana strength card offered its guidance and expertise to us for our winning of ascension. The moment it wants to bring to us is his ability to be and express himself as a unicorn all he wants to, if he so pleases, even as a bold, vicious lion, as it matches his true soul's core, essence, intentions, personality, and doesn't take away from his natural commanding nature whatsoever for still partaking in this petty, sissy behavior known to many, which is the perfect message for the divine masculine Christ polarity of the union, in order to soften him from the storm of lies, petty lies, acting as annoying flies more than anything, telling him things that are below average, well outdated, fake primordial, downright harmful, and simply untrue, in which he bats his eyes goodbye right now as he do. And now his true feminine essence, down to his Goldilocks and curls, may fall down to coat his entire body like long hair with the pure, true essence of who he is and has always been, covering every spot and speck of him formerly without this himself. And now he is truly perfect. Right after this, the formerly scheduled, but unfortunately blocked, Unicorn Gateway portal and activations that I set into place with the Ethers and Ether Gods at the start of January to give us the fresh taste of early spring, like in the old days of Ascension, that we typically require to be fresh, bright, inspired, energized, and ready for the new year ahead from a starseed place, is also felt ready to officially commence after being held up for a whole 2 months from even being poppable, in which we are going to burst open right through our unicrowns uproariously in this now moment to pull what we need to us in this vicious, violent way. And now we are at peace. And lastly, in order to test out our fairy solar system's recent ability and integration to time travel, which they've worked for and earned without a doubt, from their own personalized, hands-on ascension process with me as their guide and ascension master, and also just to fulfill my selfish lion nostalgic needs of curiosity and connection, let's test to see if we can successfully time travel, which I'm certain we can, back to the blood moon from 2015, in order to reconnect to the younger version and person of ourselves we were back then, remember the lightness that was around back then, pull it into our present life, and go from there. From here, we will also see, as timeless discoverers, just what else we can find while on this exciting mission for curious kids, in which I am sure once more that it will be quite the worth it, rewarding experience for Ascension, and just in general, because that's who we are as cool, hip flames. And that wraps up your Twin Flame Ascension Energies reading on what the March 14th Blood Worm Moon Total Lunar Eclipse has in store for our ongoing Twin Flame unions. Please enjoy all you've received, and let it unfold within and without you as time passes onward. Subscribe if you feel you receive a lot from these videos of mine. Comment down below if you have any questions, or would love to chat about what you've gathered here today. Donate to my PayPal if you feel you'd love to commune and say thanks, and I'll be back here with more enlightening videos for the Twin Flame Ascension Collective in the near future. Bye now.